Why do 98% of funded traders lose money? Why do people don't even pass their Perfume challenge? Why do people, when they get funded, they never make their withdrawal? So in this video, I'm going to be actually sharing with you guys, based on my experience and based on my knowledge, why do a lot of people uh, never really make it when it comes to Perfume funding? So I've been trading Perfume for 2 years now, and it's been a hell of a ride, man. And I'm gonna be honest in this video, and there are some things that I'm gonna forget because this is not a scripted video. I'm just gonna be coming up off my head everything that I know and based on my knowledge. So if you're still new to the channel, make sure you click the like button and you subscribe, since we provide content based on educational content, knowledge, and all those stuff. I really appreciate for us to actually reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So, first thing first, why do people actually join Perfume? This is one of the easiest question that I have to answer. The main reason why a lot of people don't have funds, people just don't have funds to actually fund their account, so they ended up going to the Perfume industry hoping to make it big. So a lot of us don't have a lot of funds. So it's easier for us to get $500 than to get 100K dollars to actually be funded. So it's the easiest way to actually kill the mouse. So the main reason why people join Perfume is because they want to get funded, like it's been said. So do Perfume really fund traders? Yeah, they do fund traders. They really do fund traders, but it's more of an illusion. It's never real funds. Because if you notice, a lot of prop firms, when people trade prop firms, it's always demo accounts. It's always, um, it's never basically real money. It's never real money. So the whole illusion of prop firm funding you because you're a skillful trader is not an honest truth. That's not an honest truth. Prop firm rely on forex traders losing money in order for them to actually run their business. That's how the game works. It's the same game that works on binary option. It's the same game that works on personal account, because most personal account brokers rely on traders losing money. That's why we have an A book and a B book. So a lot of pro firm rely on traders losing money. So the only way they can make traders lose money, if they are very good traders, is to actually implement rules that traders will have a hard time actually following those rules. There are so many rules based on a platform that you decided to choose, based on like, I don't know how to put it in real world, but there are so many rules that can literally make you decide, make you lose money in prop firm trading. The rules that are created are not beneficial for the traders, but they are rules that are beneficial for the prop firm. A wise man once said, people who create rules don't create rules for the people, but they create rules for themselves to benefit. So the only person that benefits who is the person that created rules. So the trick is, there are rules that are not written on the platform. There are some rules that are not written on the platform. Those are soft rules. Soft rules are only written on the platform. When you go to the website, you see, okay, the platform don't want me to do this. They don't want to make me risk this certain amount. They don't want me to do this certain thing. They don't want me to martingale trades. But as soon as you do another rule that is not written on the platform, you start getting a notification on your dashboard saying that there's some rule that you violated, which you never knew about. Like, that is the craziest part. That is the craziest part. I've literally faced that rule because of the false marketing. False marketing is one of the main shady thing about this pro-firm industry, and that is one thing that made my first fund, one of the most popular pro-firm that was in the business, decided to go close because of false false advertising. False advertising is one of the main things that these pro-firm really get clients, but it really costed my forex fund, for a lot of people who lost money in my forex funds because of false advertising. So make sure you read the rules properly. Like, make sure you read the rules properly, and you do your, like I said, you do your research you do your research on Trustpilots. Trustpilots, the reviews on Trustpilots are real. Those are real people who actually do reviews. There's no robots. So make sure you go there and um you read the rules. You go through every comment, everything that people are talking about before you decide to actually fund your account with a certain prop firm. So make sure you read the rules properly. That's one thing I can tell you. Make sure you read the rules properly. So another thing is, um, the main reason is not have is being mislead. Like I said, being mislead. The second thing is being being in a hurry of being funded is one of the other thing that I faced it. And there's a lot of agenda being pushed by YouTube, especially YouTube. I'm not YouTube, but the influencers that Perform get when they give a certain, how do I put it, a certain sponsorship for a certain trader to actually influence people to actually sign up for the broker, and that influencer mislead people by telling them that they can get funded by just passing, by just taking one trade and being totally funded. That is one of the most misleading thing ever. That is so misleading because just imagine taking one trade and being funded. Because if you're saying you're taking one trade, that means you're gonna be risking more than 5% to actually get a fund. And by just that one trade, you can be funded, but there's a high risk if that trade goes against you. You literally not gonna be a funded trader because you gonna lose money by just one trade. Everybody is pushing the pace of being funded in a short space of time, being funded with just one trade, holy grail, and all those stuff. But the truth is, being a funded account trader, that means you need to now trade with a good risk management. That's the main purpose. I think people get confused along the way. They forget that the reason why they took a funded account is because it's easy to trade a 100K account than to trade $100 account. Because a 100K account with 1% you can make $1,000, but with $100 you can make $1. So the whole idea of trading a funded account is actually to use proper risk management. That's the whole idea of actually trading with a funded account, just using a proper risk management. That's the whole plan of using a funded account. So a lot of people get misled when they get funded and then now they don't use risk management. So when you get funded or when you through your the phase and all those stuff, just make sure you understand that the main purpose of actually being a funded account is actually using proper risk management. So, like I said, the second point was influencers misleading people in trying to convince them to actually pass their prop firm very fast. Pass their first firm very fast. So being misled and actually being misled by influencers as well. So another thing is the other thing that I really faced when it's come to Perform that was a huge challenge was their swap, man. I always complain about their swap, guys. The swap fees are crazy, man. Especially the popular firms. The swap fees are crazy, man. I don't want to lie. The swap fees, if you are especially someone who hold trades for 2 days, man, you're gonna struggle a lot in terms of holding trades because the swap fees are like ridiculous. They have ridiculous swap fees. Ridiculous swap fees. So that's another thing that I always complain about, especially as a swing trader. Swap fees are not good. Swap fees are not good, man. The swap fees are crazy. But fortunately enough, there are a lot of pro firms that offer us free swap free. Like you can go to the previous video I did where I explained a swap free broker. It was not a promo, no promo. There's not even an affiliate link. It was just me suggesting something that I saw. I actually saw about it and I decided, you know what, I gotta share this. But swap fees are crazy, man. The swap fees are crazy. So that's another rule that I've up against. But in terms of purchasing the perfumes, the they are so competitive right now, in such a way that there are so many cheap perfume that offer a very good value, a very good value. So there's a lot of perfume that are very affordable, and then you can get a huge funds with a little amount. So I think that is off the way. But the other thing that are really challenging right now is the fact that a lot of these perfume brands are not using meta trade or MT4, MT5. They're all C trader and match, what they call match, something like that. And those softwares are not really very, they don't have a very good server when you are trading. So that's another challenge that you are literally gonna get. You know, they are not very good. So you have to have a good laptop with a good RAM, so you can able to actually execute trade with a very good time. So that's another thing that you need to get. So as soon as you pass phase one, phase two, one challenge that you're gonna get is actually wanting to withdraw, man, because you have put in so much effort. Please don't fall into that trap of being so, how do I put this, so in a rush to make your first withdrawal. Someone once gave me an advice: as soon as you become a funded trader, make sure make sure you take make sure you take a day or two off the markets, because as soon as you get funded, your dopamine is so high and you are so excited, you start making silly decision that ended up you losing the funded account. And trust me, that's the worst feeling ever, to be finally being funded and not being able to actually withdraw. Is the most painful thing ever and so depressing. So you literally want to, when you've been funded, you literally want to make profits so you can get your ROI, which is return in investment. So don't make those mistakes when you've been funded. Just go with the lowest risk ever. For instance, what you can do is actually, when as soon as you get funded, make sure that you get your capital back. That is very good for psychologically. Like, so you can get for as little as 1% and make your withdrawal. You're gonna get the withdrawal, and then you're gonna get the return fee that you purchased the fund with. So you're gonna get a decent amount, and then psychologically you're gonna be okay, because you know now you are risking with the broker's money. You are no longer risking with your money, so you're gonna make more mature decision. You're gonna make more good decision than you're gonna do when you are really hungry. So those are the things that you're gonna be facing. So those are the reasons why 95% of people losing money. So if you love to actually me telling you what are the things you should do to avoid losing money in profit, make sure you click the like button. Let's make this video get to 100 likes, and subscribe if you're still new to the channel, so I'll tell you what to do to not lose money on preference. So bye for now.